No, your mama. Damn, you're at work right now, bud? What y'all doing at work today? I'm just waiting for people to come in here right now. Before we actually get this stream going. So weird. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. Okay, okay. Sounds fun. Not really. But hey, I mean, at least you get a break though. Alright, chat. Give me a quick second. I'm going to throw some shit in the air fryer. We're going to get started. I think I'll put some chicken in there, chat. Alright, we're back. I just threw some shit in the air fryer. Shit, I'm not. You better come back though, baby girl. Leave a like, subscribe though. But so chat. The whole reason why we're streaming this and not Mafia. First off, what? Why show the game? There we go. Is because first off, Mafia was having like bugs for me, like majorly bugs. Frame rate, and I did play like 30 minutes to an hour of this, so there's that. But we're gonna start from the very beginning. I just want to see how it runs because Mafia scared the shit out of me. I was planning on streaming it, and the day I was going to stream it, it was just like super frame rapey, so I couldn't really play it. I decided to still play it off camera a little bit, and what really killed me on the game, chat, was I just got done doing a mission that broke somebody out of jail to get their plates because they're making counterfeit money. I got their plates out, and one of my homies was coming over, so I was like, alright, I'll get out the game, blah, 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 blah. I went to the main menu, and it said, not continue, new game and settings. And I'm like, are you telling me I have to fucking restart the whole fucking game? Mind you, I put already 8 hours into it. So, Not going, chat. Not going. So I kept it uninstalled now. So yeah, there's that. I gotta do that real quick. Okay. All right, chat. Let's hop into it. I did like 5. Phantom Pain. Additional intel. Uniform mummy. Fuck it.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two.
This is gonna be a long ass cutscene. I remember this.
This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Chat, I've been excited for this game for so long. I played the original, but never beat it. So hopefully, I can beat this one. Usually, when we stream a game, we beat it. Usually. There has been a couple of times where we streamed a game and didn't beat
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check.
Dude, this looks so good.
Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cap okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
I'm gonna close this. I'm just gonna start barking at. Cats are in.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put
No,
on your
Gengar,
mask.
no. Dude! Alright, we're going to kennel. No. We're not. You just fucked up my shit, dude. Come on, kennel.
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Water there.
Activate the alarm.
Shitty about it.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3.
Bro, chat, I want to just, like, I want to put a comparison from the first one to this one, bro. It just looks so much better. Like, I have Snake Eater on PlayStation playing on the PC. the original Snake Eater on fucking PlayStation, and the controls are so much different.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the Virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the Virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
I forgot to put
The
subtitles.
Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why'd he want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete.
Was it choppy for
We were gonna
everyone
get rid
else?
of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital,
The fuck?
handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then, a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Alright, chat. I think I'm gonna restart the stream, edit some shit. Because, bro, this is. I see the chocolate mix now. Like, that shit's bad, bro. Alright, chat. I'll be right back. We're going to do some stuff from right here. Yeah, we're going to restart it from right here.